Hey, can you tell us a little bit about your wire sequence? What wires do you normally, what's your typical wire sequence in your office? And like, how do you try to keep from try to be really efficient with your wires?
Sure. I know a lot of orthodontists use the 018 slot. I'm a 022 guy.
Hmm.
You use the 018 slot, you have fewer wires because you're filling the slot faster. With
Right.
022, it depends on the case. Every case is different. A lot of orthodontists, no matter what, they'll just start their cases with the 012, NiTi wire, and they'll just let that cook for about 6 or 8 weeks. And patients like it. Sometimes it is a good wire, but you don't want to engage those wires to the, you don't want to send those wires back to the sixes, the buccal tubes, because you might have a lot of pokey wires. The wire might come out of
Yeah.
the tube emergencies, and you want to kind of avoid any discomfort for the patient. So I usually start with a 14 NiTi.
Hmm.
Sometimes let that cook, depends if it's a mild or moderate case. 8 to 12 weeks, this would be a good interval time.
Hmm.
And obviously, jump up to like a 18 NiTi, 1622 NiTi if you need to. I love TMA wires. I love 1725 TMA to put all the detail band, coordinate the arches, get the buckle segment socked in. And then you can finish in that wire if you want, or sometimes people go to a 1725 or a 1925 stainless steel. Depends on the torque, depends if you need the torque or not. Sometimes you don't have to go through the whole wire sequence if you don't need to. If the case looks
Yeah.
great after NiTi, you're like, hey, I think we're done.
Right,
And
right, right. Exactly, exactly. You and I use almost the same wire sequence. It's actually really funny. So yeah, and it really surprises me is if you're not efficient. What I see a lot of GPs work with me do is they'll get started and then they move a little too fast and they don't fully engage their wires and now all of a sudden they went into rectangular and now I'm like, but the teeth aren't straight, Now we got to reposition a bracket and now we got to go back down to 16 NiTi and now it's taking more time. So do you do like I do, where it's once I get to like finish the round wires, you like take a look and see if you need to make any changes
exactly.
before you move on?
Exactly. Like once you have the after the 18 NiTi, it's kind of like
Mhm.
a good wire check. You're like, okay, look, are all the teeth looking good? Or sometimes you'll see like, hey, I don't know why this tooth is so funky. Why it's not rotated? Maybe I might need to like figure eight that tooth or
Mhm.
steel tie. Some people prefer a steel tie. You want to remove all the first stage obviously is level on the line. You want to remove all the
Mhm.
kinks and get all the teeth nicely straight before you work on space closure and bite correction. So you want to sit down and take a look at it. I forgot to mention after the indirect bonding appointment when the assistants have the brackets, they put the brackets on. They'll call me over for like a quick 2 or 3 minutes just to make sure there's no flash. We want to
Yeah.
make sure there's no, make sure all the brackets are actually where you want them to be. Sometimes you never know. Sometimes when
A
you
good
have like a
idea.
who is not really familiar with it, the bracket, the tray might not be
It
fully
might be
seated.
crooked. I've seen that happen where it's like, oh, that's not right. You didn't seat that all the way. So yeah, please do have your doctors check it because I don't think the labs will appreciate it if you put them on crooked.